Asiatic cheetah. This exotic cat, with distinguishing teardrop markings on its face, was once found throughout Asia. It became extinct in India in 1952 and is nearly extinct in other parts of the Asian continent due to loss of habitat and prey. Here is the Himalayan yew, a medicinal plant found in Himachal Pradesh and Arunachal Pradesh. The bark, needles, and roots of this plant yield a substance called taxol, which is used to treat several types of cancer. Thousands of Himalayan yew trees have dried up in the last decade due to overexploitation. Today, the species is endangered. These accounts bring us to the question: what are the factors responsible for the depletion of the flora and fauna in India? The main reason for the depletion of fauna is excessive hunting and poaching for fun and commercially valuable animal body parts. Forests and wetlands are natural habitats of animals. The destruction of these habitats has also resulted in the depletion of our wildlife. Thus, we can link the depletion of our fauna with the depletion of flora. Forests are the main source of food, firewood, medicines, dyes, and fodder. Overexploitation of these resources has resulted in the depletion of flora. However, most communities that use these resources are sensitive towards forest resources and use them wisely. For instance, most of the firewood is collected through lopping and not by falling entire trees. Deforestation in the name of development is one of the main causes of the depletion of flora. This began early in colonial India, when vast stretches of natural forests were destroyed for the expansion of railways. Agriculture, commercial farming, and mining. The colonial practice continued even after independence. From 1951 to 1980, over 26,200 square kilometers of forests were destroyed and converted into cultivated land. Large infrastructure projects have also resulted in massive deforestation. Over 5,000 square kilometers of forests have been cleared since 1951 for multi-purpose river projects. The Narmada Sagar project in Madhya Pradesh alone will submerge 40,000 hectares of natural forests. Mining is another activity that contributes to deforestation. The Buxar Tiger Reserve in West Bengal faces serious threat from ongoing dolomite mining that has caused habitat destruction and blocked the migration routes of several animals like the Indian elephant. Poor cultivation methods like slash and burn agriculture, or jumming, practiced by tribal people in northeastern and central India, have also led to deforestation. Overgrazing by cattle herds also leads to large-scale destruction of pastures and natural forests. Enrichment plantation is the practice of replacing different species of trees in an area by a single commercially valuable species. For example, teak plantations have damaged natural forests in South India, while chird pine plantations in the Himalayas have greatly reduced natural oak and rhododendron forests. Besides the causes we have discussed so far, factors like environmental pollution and forest fires lead to a depletion of both our flora and fauna. The factors that lead to the depletion of our flora and fauna are actually responsible for a decrease in India's biodiversity. The environmental factors that lead to a decline in biodiversity are caused by inequitable consumption of resources and inequitable responsibility borne for the well-being of the environment. For example, on an average, an American consumes 40 times more resources than a Somalian. Similarly, the richest 5% Indians consume more resources than the poorest 25% of our population. However, the responsibility for the protection and conservation of the environment is not shared by people in proportion with the resources that they consume. People who consume less and have less access to resources are often blamed for the degradation of the environment.